At Treblle, we take data security seriously. And that's why we built an identity management service to handle authentication and control access across all our platforms. Let's go over how Treblle handles user authentication and how you can set up features like single sign-on, multi-factor authentication, and social sign-on. Trebble's identity service centralizes authentication, keeping it separate from individual applications. This means your login data is managed in one place and not tied to each app in the Treblle suite. When you log into any Treblle app, whether it's the platform, Aspen, or API Insights, your login request goes through the identity service. It checks your credentials and sends you back to the app you intended to log into. The reason we do this is simple. Applications don't need direct access to your sensitive data, and this reduces the risk of exposure if there's ever a security issue. Trebble's identity service uses OAuth to communicate with external providers like Google and GitHub, ensuring compatibility with services your team already uses. You can add multi-factor authentication or MFA for an extra layer of security. MFA combines something you know, like your password, with something you have, like a mobile app. Here's how you can set it up. To enable MFA, go to your account settings and look for multi-factor authentication. Scan the QR code with your authentication app and then verify the complete setup. Once enabled, MFA will protect your account every time you log in. Single sign-on, or SSO, lets you log in once and access all Treblle apps without re-entering credentials. Here's how to set it up. As a workspace owner, go to your workspace settings and open Authentication section. Select your identity provider like SAML or OpenID Connect. Enter the required details like the assertion consumer service URL and the identity provider certificate. Save your configuration and test it to ensure everything works. Once set up, team members can log in using your organization's credentials. Social sign-on is another option. It allows your team to log in using existing Google or GitHub accounts, skipping the need to create new credentials. To use social sign-on, select your provider in the authentication settings, and users can log in immediately. Trebble's identity service also uses role-based access control, known as RBAC. This ensures users only have access to what they need. Workspace owners can assign roles like admin, member, or viewer to set boundaries to what actions can be performed. Trebble's identity service combines SSO, MFA, and social sign-on to make authentication both secure and convenient. You get centralized management, extra security layers, and flexible login options for your team. If this video helped, let us know in the comments, and for more details, visit Treblle.com.